What's up everybody? It's good to be back on another episode of Vic's Garage. This time we're bringing back my beloved and my trusty K1200LT. Today's episode, I want to do something that I call beautification of the motorcycle. This bike has seen 23 years of life on the roads, on adventures, or well, even in the garage. Over time, it has tipped, it has fallen, it got scratched, things broke. Now, in my humble opinion, the motorcycle represents who you are as a person. So you want this thing as clean and as sharp as you are while you ride the roads. One of the first things we're gonna change on here is this big side panel. So when I bought this bike, I strapped it to the trailer, and as we were driving home, it tipped anyway. It tipped on its side, absolutely scratching this big fairing, which made it look ugly. After a year of scavenging a new, especially in this color, Mauve Pearl, I finally stumbled upon one on eBay. Sadly, it's from a gentleman who had the same motorcycle, but it got hit with a flood in Florida that just happened recently, and he was parting it out. The next thing, and my K1200LT owners know about this one, and if it drives you just as nuts as it drives me, welcome to the club. The gauge cluster, right? And you guys know that when this bike tips over, or just from heat, these two things right here, they like to crack and they like to break. And it looks so bad when you're riding this thing because this is constantly in your view. So this is another thing, a great addition, a new addition to this particular motorcycle, and it's called the backup. This is an original product. There's a lot of, I would say, similar finds on eBay, but this one, not all those years ago, just when this bike did. So let's see what's inside. All right. Now, why do I need this thing? Well, this is a couch, and what is a couch without a back plate? I have a bit of an injury in my right shoulder from years of martial arts that when I'm out and about, I'm on a bike like this for a prolonged period of time, it starts hurting right here. With this, I believe I'm gonna have a way better time because I'll be able to lean back and relax that shoulder and my back. Big shout out to the former owner of these parts. I really appreciate you, man. Oh, look at this beauty. Just like new. But before anything goes on, a lot has to come off. So get ready for a montage of me taking out screws. A lot of screws. And this we'll leave for later in the video, and I'll show you what's up. Alright guys, that bottom part of the fairing is done. All the screws are out. Now let's pay attention to the top. So the side panel is finally off. Alright guys, so we're in the belly of the beast. This is pretty much as far as we needed to get to take out that gauge cluster. So I ran into two problems. One, there's some attachments on here, which is the onboard computer and the bulb adjuster. I think that's what it's called. I'm not really sure how to take those off. Here's the piece, all right? I took it out. This was such a pain in the ass. I thought this was gonna be an easy in and out, but of course, the beloved BMW never lets me have it easy. All right, here you go. As you can see, everything's removed. I'm just gonna pack it up for the night and get the hell out of here. But not to worry, because at least we could do the easiest job of putting this thing on. Okay, here we go. Alright guys, I hope you could see me from this angle, but it's day 2 of simply just changing plastic on this motorcycle. And finally, I got this thing back on. I needed to remove this thing, which is off. So now, cue the montage of getting all of this back in. So, finally got most of the plastic back on. The gauge cluster cover is back. The cowl is back. The front fairing is back. And this thing is also put back on. It's kind of annoying a little bit to line everything up with each screw hole, especially now that there is something to line up because the screw holes are back and they're no longer cracked or broken. Okay. Oh. So first of all, let's talk about this backrest that I installed. This thing is freaking amazing. As soon as I put it on and I sat down just like this, my back was in full relaxation. And that back pain that I was talking about, I feel like this is gonna fix it, especially on those long rides. So this is something I also got from that nice gentleman that got me that side fairing. And that, these pieces, handlebar covers. Mines were old. The previous owner made a cutout in them for some reason on each side. I know for one side it was to put like a coin holder, but we live in an era of just having the toll booth take a picture of your license plate and you're good to go. handlebar covers are back on and it looks really clean. The previous one had a hole right over here, big one. In fact, maybe I'll show you. So here's the old one, and this is what I'm talking about. Just a cut on this side and on the other side. I just didn't like the way it looked, so this just pleases my brain. Hey guys, so I'm done for the night. It's 3:19 in the morning. Everything I wanted to get done in this segment of the K1200LT is done. So I'm very happy about this outcome, and the only thing that's left now is to change the oil, the transmission oil. Thank you guys for everyone that stayed and watched. This has been a lot of work, honestly. If you know, taking this bike apart, just even the fairings and the plastics could take hours on end. But if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of my content, please like and subscribe. This helps me build the channel, make more videos, and just motivates me to do better for the next one. Anyway, good night y'all. I'll catch you later.